reasons why actors are absolutely brilliant for this kind of work. In terms of their training, obviously being actors, they speak very well and very clearly. They show great empathy and understanding in a whole different level of customer situations, which makes them brilliant to have on the phone when discussing a variety of different issues, problems, or good things, bad things, and everything like that. And also very intelligent as well. Creative people are on the whole incredibly intelligent, can pick up things quickly, can become familiar with different organisations and different products and brands very, very quickly, and can adapt very well to different companies and different types of account.
Personally, so I spent 4 years training to listen effectively. And so immediately, if I have a customer on the phone, it's really useful. Some people aren't that emotionally intelligent, and I think that actors tend to lean towards being quite emotionally intelligent. And if you've got a customer on the phone and you can really pick up hints about what kind of mood they're in, how they're feeling about the problem that they've got, and you can almost preempt maybe even a difficult conversation before it gets there, and there's have a sort of resolution before that occurs. You end up just being focused on what the customer is needing in that moment, and you can sort of resolve things a lot quicker, I believe.
The reason why I would say RSVP and companies and customer services kind of are great for us, simply because we're used to talking to people, we're used to interacting. As well, I suppose with most people in the industry, we're used to having to meet people to get jobs and kind of leave a bit of your personality behind, just kind of leave an imprint. So we're able to do that, say customer services, on the phones, things like that, simply because we have that personability. It helps as well that we're good at learning lines and making lines our own as well. That helps, because obviously when you're talking to someone, it's not like I can hear you reading off a script. They want that kind of personability. So I feel like that's why it translates well. And also I'd say with the role I'm in now, the management, I feel like that translates well as well, because you know what on the ground agents are doing. So when you're writing reports, you're able to make the reports less robotic, more this is actually what's happening, and give people a clearer idea of things. Whereas if you have no experience in that kind of field, you're just kind of like, you're asking them, so what does that mean? And they're just like, shouldn't you know that? So I feel like that's why I'm most happy I had that kind of progression through from the creative industry to an agent, to still doing creative, to management, just so I have that kind of all the experience rolled into one.